Hey guys. Well. I don't know what we got going on today, but let's just see. I have this energy going on that we know that great good things are coming. We know that we're meant to achieve our purpose. We know that we're letting go of everything that doesn't serve us anymore. We're trying to be completely open and free. I feel like the energy is going to be a little slow for maybe a good week or two is what I'm feeling. And then bam, maybe by week 3 of this month, something huge is going to come. I'm seeing the world in my mind. And the Wheel of Fortune are standing out to me on this book right now. So the wheel is turning, and the world is your oyster. Also, lovers is popping. I feel a little bit emotional, like I want to cry, but in a good way. Again, I don't know what this energy is really. I don't know what's coming. I'm excited for it, even if it is bad. I'm ready for something new, is the feeling. I'm ready for a bright, bold, brand new energy that's going to truly change everything, whether it be stepping into a true new love with yourself and what you are creating, truth within your soul. Yeah, I'm getting really emotional. I don't even know how to explain the energy. It's just sort of like happiness, but it makes you cry. Sorry, I'm crying. Yeah, it's January 1st, okay? It's the new year. This reading is timeless. Whenever it's meant to find you, it'll find you. But just in case in the future, this is just hitting 2026. Happy New Year, everyone. It's a year 1, a reset to everything in the past 9 years that you've been through and been dealing with and letting go of and moving past and healing and calling in your greatest highest self for the greatest good of all kind of attitude. You're calling in your purpose, you're calling in your divinity, you're calling everything that God, source, creator, everything that your soul has been aligning you in destiny for. Anything that you feel like is a setback or a stagnation or a self-sabotage, it's not there anymore, okay? It's not holding you back. You have found a beautiful balance with yourself, with your shadow and your light, with your dark and your light, with your flaws and your flaws and all beautiful, make you beautiful. Sorry, my words are getting a little off, but basically I just have this immense feeling of like a beautiful explosion of love, I guess. Whether that be in your life, for yourself, maybe someone's going to come in. Masks are off. No more masks this year. You are just authentically you. No masks, no second guessing yourself, no giving a fuck what other people say or feel about you or how they treat you. That is their energy, it is not yours. You still spread the love and light. You still don't let people, you're not gonna let people walk all over you. Your shadow side, your flaws will pop out. Your demon side or demons that are part of your soul are there to protect you, guide you, keep you safe from all other demons around you. But they are balanced with you now. They are not taking over your mind. Your heart and your mind are in very beautiful coherency right now. I can literally feel it through me. Like, I just feel that tethering of the mind and the heart. In case you didn't know, your mind and heart are connected by their own separate cord, and there's no other connection that it goes to. It's literally the mind and heart. When your mind isn't as negative and is quieted down, your heart speaks louder, and then it's like the mind is more accepting, is more open to receiving the messages, not just from spirit, but from your soul and your heart. And now your mind feels more like a tool, a useful, not a trigger, but like a cog in the machine. That's what it's feeling like. Again, I don't know where any of this is coming from. It's just a message I'm giving to you. I just have these butterfly feelings of like just super good energy that you just aren't expecting, but you also know is coming. So in a way you're expecting it, but in a way you're also like not expecting it because you're so used to nothing happening. You're so used to trying to put things out and to be yourself, and you're on a beautiful high, but then life kind of comes in, or you feel energetically twisted, turned. Maybe some old habits pop back in. Maybe bad thoughts again are trying to come back through, but it truly feels like that was all released last year. It really does. So it feels like there's still some residual energy. Like that's what I mean about the first 2-ish weeks or so are gonna feel slow. It just feels like your body and the universe is trying to just weave it all together and keep yourself in a nice rhythm, stepping into this new you, this new bright light, this new power, this new purpose, this new love, this new journey, I'm gonna say. I'm seeing an airplane, so that song I always hear in my head. I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Play that song if you need to. It's a beautiful tune, beautiful lyrics, and I think it has I think it has meaning in there, a message in there. I might play it after this, and maybe some inspiration will come. Well, again, I'm just here. I'm queer. Get used to it. Just spraying the rainbow love light and energy. I want to pull a few cards to confirm this message. So maybe let's do that. And then afterwards, maybe I'll sit more with spirit, with myself, with my guides, to see if anything else comes through. Okay? So, thank you, guides, ancestors, angels. I call in my greatest, highest good, my greatest, highest self. I call in my truest, divine light and soul and purpose and balanced, grounded energy. I call in my ancestors, all guiding me and helping me create love, joy, and peace in this world, this planet, this heart, this soul, this mind. And what is received through me is for others. What my archangels and ancestors want me to know is a message for those out there that click on this video. And I just truly hope and believe that whatever I'm feeling, someone else is feeling, and they truly know what I'm trying to resonate. Yeah. Okay. We release and let go of all that no longer serves us, all that is holding us back, all that feels stagnated and not our energy, all that does not belong with us anymore, because we are not those people anymore. We are stepping into this new world, this new you, this new year, this new life as the soul that we were always meant to be. And we ask Spirit, Source, Creator, our guides, our archangels and angels, our shadow self, and our light to come into balance, into harmony, into union, to deliver us the soulful message for this new year, this year of 2026. Please, Spirit, please, can you give us some beautiful, direct, confirming, clear, clarity-driven messages for this reading for myself. I greatly would just like to understand what is coming, whatever you can let us know, whatever you may still surprise us with your beautiful, divine love and light. However, if you could give us some sneak previews, we greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, ancestors, Atlantean ancestors, Egyptian, and mermaid. Sorry, I just ramble as I call in. And I'm gonna sit and even ask the galactic star family of ours to step forward and give us some insight. I'm seeing like a bright star, like the sun, but it's like the star. So your star power is like right there. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You're let's see, I just feel like you're authentically you. Your energy is so impenetrable. Like, nothing can affect you now besides you and what you let in, and also what you give out and receive. Like, you are in your energy, your bubble, your true essence. And it might have taken you a very long time to love yourself, to find yourself, to be your most greatest, beautiful soul self that you know you're meant to be. But you're here now. Now, it's a little scary because you're going to shine, you're going to explode, you're going to fucking just see, finally, clearly, feel it. Things that you forgot you could feel because you've been so used to being on your own, you've been so used to healing and working on things and, you know, all the negative stuff. Even when good things are coming, it almost still feels like it hasn't been everything you felt like is supposed to be coming. You know, you feel like it hasn't all been here yet. You feel like you've been waiting. You feel like, when is it my turn? You feel like you still feel happy and grateful. Have a roof over your head, have food in your fridge, have money to pay your rent, even if it barely is being paid, you know? Okay. Spirit guides, what are your messages? Wow. Literally, it's the Eight of Cups, bottom of the deck, walking away from, you know, the lack. You don't need those cups anymore. They've all been filled and understood and, you know, decided upon. The moon is your thoughts and your decisions. And you decided that it's time. It's time to let go of all of these that no longer are what you want to bring into 2026. So you can move into your King of Cups. Okay? Your ambitions, your entrepreneurship, your wealth, your commitment. That's what I'm seeing with that, okay? So, and at the bottom is the Ace of Cups. So we'll just pull the 3 for 3. Why not? So past, present, future, right? There you are. New emotional outbreaks, deep thinking, starting a business, first love, happiness, friendship, kindness, peace, sensuality. You know, and I did shuffle this deck. I cleansed it, all that shit. From the last reading, I remember I did. Wow. And this flipped out the Queen of Cups. It was even straight up. So your cups, bitch. That's the emotions was feeling. That's the energy. That's the, You know, your intuition is your King of Cups, your sixth sense, and you got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So there's the confirmation with the idea behind, you know, coming into a balance with someone that understands your soul. It could just be you coming into a balance, right? You left what you don't need, coming into balance, you know, with your Ace of Cups. Divine wisdom, divine guidance, ancestral, spiritual teams are going to be stepping in, communicating with you. You're so ready to receive from the divine. This is the divine, right? That dove. And there's you holding it, and you're balanced. You're so ready to receive from the divine that it's inevitable. Like, it's gonna be shocking, it's gonna be scary, but it's gonna feel so good. You're gonna cry so much out of happiness. It's gonna feel fucked up. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, in a good way, but it's gonna be emotional. It's gonna be a lot. Because you've always believed, but you haven't fully received, you know? And they're all yeses. The no was your changing direction, and the rest are yes. Sorry, my point was that you're ready. The divine knows you're ready. You know you're ready, even though there's a little bit of that stagnated, scary energy because you're not used to such good things happening for you or coming into your energy or your life. Usually in what I'm seeing is that you're the one that gives and helps others feel that way about life, feel that way about themselves. You know, I'm a giver. I'm a person that sees people's souls. I'm always like believing in the best of them, but choices are their own. But it is like a lot when, you know, you feel that way that you can, I always say I can help others with their relationships, but I can never seem to help myself. Well, now I know I can help myself as much as I can help others. Now I know that I'm ready to be the person that deserves the kind of love that I give to people, not just be that person that fixes everyone and tries to help them be that best version while I still stay, you know, held back a bit because I think that those relationships are all that I'm meant for. No, those relationships can continue on. If they come into your life and energy and get some advice, good for you. That could be a great friendship, but it doesn't mean you have to be the person now to step in, you know, make them understand what love is, and then they go on their way and find that with someone else, and then, you know, there you are. And I know there's nothing wrong with that. Down the line, you're usually like the person that they'll reach out to and like say, I'm so grateful that you were in my life and helped me understand love. And you're like, yeah, me too. I'm still single. Glad that you're figured it out. You know, no bad thoughts there. I just know that you don't need to do that anymore. You've done enough of that. You've done that for yourself to understand yourself and heal and grow, but you've also done it to help someone else. So a beautiful exchange. Whether or not that relationship was good or bad in the end, you know, you still learned something, you still understood and grew. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be friendship wise. It could be even with your siblings. You know, there's a lot of sibling stuff or family stuff that you feel like you must do because it's like what you're used to, what you grew up with, what old family traumas make you react in certain ways that you think are still, you know, how you should be. But really, everyone grows, everyone changes, everyone's different after all this time. You can't keep judging people on that stuff when you haven't even gotten to know them. It could be like 7 years since you've really hung out with a sibling or even a friend or something, and they still treat you like that teenager that you were, and maybe you didn't get along so great back then, or maybe, you know, there's a lot of angsty teenage energy going around, and everyone was an asshole. Like, who knows, who cares? That was 8 years ago, 7 years ago. Time to reconnect and understand not just yourself as this new beautiful soul, but allow others to see it too, and also vice versa. Again, don't know where I was going with that, but Spirit is speaking to me today. There's a Knight of Wands. Love the fun, have a good sense of humor, be confident in your journey, passion, youth, impulsive travel, right? That must be confirming with this. It could be impulsive, but if it feels right, then let it be. Interesting. Okay. I'm not gonna put that in the deck. I'm gonna just. I felt like I should pull it just to get the confirmation. Okay, Spirit. Do you have any more cards that you would like to go with this message? Okay. Good news is coming. Okay. Your Page of Pentacles now. So now it's bringing in some of your money worries, news. Talents are shining, okay? So you stepped away, you're going on that track, you're being persistent, judgment at the bottom, so you're rebirthing and growing. It doesn't matter what other people are saying about you or what you even negatively might think. Trust it. If you feel happy to do it, then trust it. Because, okay. Because then the Knight of Pentacles. Patience and perseverance and all that hard work that you put into. So, for example, say you're writing a book. Say it's taking you 2 years, as it has been taking me. But, work on it a little bit every day. Honestly, there's many, many moments when now I used to write on paper all the time, and I still do. Like, I have a paper over here, and I write all the time. But you can get yourself trapped in, specific... Like, it's good to have a what's it called? My grandmother does it all the time, but it's good to have a routine. But it's also nice to switch it up to do things when it feels correct, because that's spirit coming through to you at certain times, right? So, or like your inspiration or your guides or whatever. So writing, for example, like if any thought pops in my head, I write it quickly in my notes on my phone. Then I realized that in all my notes on my phone, I could just transfer it to my docs, right? And then your books are coming together more and more because you could put all your notes there. You could just put it in there. And then when you go onto your computer, you can just start putting it together. You still have to take your time and not overthink it and get through as much as you can, and then you just come back to it and keep rewriting and rewriting and rewriting until that chapter feels stable. Again, you got thinking that it might not even be that way when it finally comes into production or into the possibility when it is going to be published, stuff like that. So you gotta stop overthinking about, like, is it good enough? Am I writing correctly? It's not, compared to other books and stuff that you read, like, F it. There's many singers and artists and freaking writers out there that they somehow got famous and you might not even think that they were that great, right? So stop overthinking it, because even if you think you're not that great, many other people might. So just keep on keeping on. Keep going towards everything that you feel is just growing your wealth, but not just in your bank account, but like inside your heart. Okay? Inside your heart. Is the Page of Pentacles the slowest moving? I do not remember. It could be. And then you step into your sun, your purpose, your destiny. There you are on that horse again, but now you're your child self, free and carefree, You're like, oh, all that hard work, bam! I'm so grateful to be me. I'm so grateful for all the work I put in. I'm so grateful for not giving up on my books or my singing or my whatever I'm trying to accomplish in life, my tarot. I'm just, I freed my child self. I made the right decisions in what I've let go of, I'm not that person anymore. I am my King of Cups balanced with my Queen of Cups. You know, don't have to keep going into it, but, you know, bring in my Ace of Cups. Beautiful. All right. Letting your stuff grow. Having a celebration, you know. And then when you see all your progress growing, and you know the direction that you're headed, you're just going to celebrate. Right? 3 of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. I'm really grateful because, again, I was just sitting here feeling emotional. Oh, here's some ideas on the emotions. And, but in a pretty good way, right? And these cards could come out quite different. I keep getting this one on the bottom of the deck. 10. You're no longer, you know, carrying those burdens, I don't feel. All of those are finally lifted. Okay? And this came out in reverse. Even all the heartbreaks and pains that are holding you back now, you've let that go. You understand the purpose. You understand you understand why. You know, even if you don't know why, you don't need to know why. Like, you've stepped into that mindset where I accept it all. I'm grateful for it all, even the hard stuff, the painful stuff, even the abusive stuff, even the me making many mistakes and whatever I was doing possibly as a person. You know, like, you've accepted and you've released, and you're happy to receive good news and communication with your Page of Wands now. 2 pages already giving you great messages. It could be source. It could be yourself. Just understanding yourself more brings you more into what you're meant for. Just good news and communication and creative potential. Optimism and leadership. Okay? Anything else, Spirit guides? No? Anything else that you would like to clarify that this message has? Even though I'm... Anything else, Spirit? Ace of Wands. So these flipped out over here, and I'm just taking this as... So it's like the World and the Page of Cups are in reversed, but I'm not seeing that as a bad thing. Again, because I was talking about this is your past self, this is what you've let go, I feel like that just goes with this. Okay? So any past pains and past hurts and past undecisiveness is dissipating. But I'm going to put it back in the deck just in case it wants to come out again. Because at the bottom of the deck here is the prosperity, your 9 of Pentacles, your comfortable accomplishments. Okay? You're just living your highest, greatest life. A King of Pentacles, or sorry, Swords, you know, the male with ambition. Either you're coming into ambition with yourself, your divine feminine and masculine, bringing in your 10 of Pentacles. But, I mean, she always looks like the Empress to me or whatever, just glowing in her glory glow. And it's bringing you into your new start and birth, and your life, right? The wands is the earth, and you are the earth. Okay? Alright, spirit guides. How are we going to end this reading? I would like to get some ending cards for what is the end of this message. Please and thank you. See, this was in reverse. Your indecisiveness is over. In my opinion, you've chosen the right path. Movement, change, release, reaction. The deadlock has passed. The decision is made. Okay? So, again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. All cups, all pentacles, the sun, more cups, ace of wands, decisions made. I mean, I think that's just the beautiful confirmation right there. Oh, and there you go. The world is now right side up. On the bottom of the deck, completion, success, reward, and joy. Yes, yes, yes. The world right side up. Remember, I was like, I'm putting it back in the deck just in case it wants to come out the right side up. I didn't like fuck around with it. It just wanted to prove its point. That my intuition was spot on with saying that, you know, that energy was stagnation, letting it go. And you've made your decision, and your decision is you. And your world, your happiness, your joy. And whoever is meant to be a part of that world, is going to be a worthy person, because you are no longer that old self, and you only allow in what fits this version of you. Okay? And you know better. You know you've made your choices. You've picked the right one. All right? So before I just keep rambling on and repeating myself, I believe that is the message. Love you guys so much. Peace, peace, peace. Girl power and all that jazz. Just another reading for y'all. If you feel like you want to subscribe, that'd be great. If you want to like the videos, that'd be amazing, because it will make my videos, at least I know you like them. If you just watch them and then you don't even push like, I mean, why'd you watch it then? But all the power to you. Choices are your own. I'm just here trying to deliver the love messages for you. And maybe it is love message. Maybe it's a self-love message. Maybe it's a love from spirit message. I don't know. Is this a love from spirit message? It says, it is certain. Magic 8 ball. So, thank you, spirit. Thank you, guides. Thank you, ancestors. We love you so very much. 33 minutes on the clock. I think that was awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped. And yeah, just stay golden, stay blessed, and keep shining as bright as you can so others may shine brightly with you. This isn't about shining brighter than anybody else. It's just about shining your brightness and encouraging others to shine their brightness too. You know? Amen, amen. Ashe, ashe.